Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Hey, I thought I saw Jason for a second, but now he's gone.
You did.
See, that's all you get, ladies. Just a little tease. Did you see that tan god of goodness? He's gone now. But he'll be back.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, no.
I'll come right back. Hey.
Uh-oh. Somebody tripped over the cord. Anyway, welcome to Thursday Night Live. This time it's not Wirecast. It's not Wirecast. I mean, we can blame it on Wirecast, but anyway, do I need to call you back, Jason?
No, you're good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're still there.
Yeah, okay. I'll get it back. Give me 1 second.
I wish I had an artist approximation.
You did have a cardboard cutout. You
Oh,
gave it right
yes.
back
Hold
to
on.
me.
Artist approximation. Boom. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
That's
I'm
future
back, by the
Jason.
way.
Oh, wait, there he is. Hey, welcome to the show, man.
I'm here. You can blame, I'd like to thank my sponsor, Sony, for just letting that camera die right there in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Well,
it's all good.
Thank you very much for being the co-host tonight. We're going to have
so excited, man.
a lot of fun. Christmas coming up. There's going to be a lot of new drone pilots. So, along with Jason, we've got Vic Moss, who is in the hobby as well. And we're going to answer a lot of questions that you may have if you're about to become a new drone pilot, and some other things too. There's some new questions on the FAA test for Part 107 and a lot of other things. Your chance to win some stuff tonight with a fun quick little game that involves our buddy Jason here. We'll have Jeff Sills with the news, and of course, the weekly beau chart. Who made it on the wall? We'll just have to wait to find out. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's our favorite sponsor other than RemotePilot101.com. It's the Cadillac of processed meat. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about a pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky,
jerky.
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Oh, thank you,
So good.
Pigeon Jerky. A sponsor since 1970. So, Jason Schappert, what is new with you?
Sir, I'm living the dream every day. I get to, it's like looking in a mirror, looking at you right now, Ken. So excited to be with you. I brought, for your enjoyment, Ken, I brought all the 2022 test updates. I know you're so excited. And Ken, I got your Christmas present for you right here too. I brought all my old sectional charts. I know how you love sectional charts. I just figured early Christmas present from me to you, my friend.
Sectional charts. Let's see. Sectional charts, root canal without Novocaine. I just can't decide. I can't decide.
I know.
Are those really sectional charts?
It's all too exciting, but no, we're just thankful to be here, my friend. You are absolutely awesome. I say it every time. You're the reason Remote Pilot 101 is in existence today. I'll just give you that much credit.
I'm getting the vapors. Oh, stop it, sir. Stop it.
Well, I heard you. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. I heard you wrote a song, so I'm just trying to build up to the moment. I know you've been practicing. I heard this little ditty about Jack and Diane, and I just know you're getting ready, so I'm excited.
Oh, no, well, I mean, I can do it now. It's only, I know people love it when I sing, but it's...
the viewership just started going up. I don't know if we want to let it...
Oh, yeah, we got to wait till the...
Jeff Sills' smiling face on through his beard and stabilize the views for a bit.
Right, people are still piling into the auditorium. We'll wait until it's full up before we make them cringe with my singing. Yeah, we'll wait on that.
Before you serenade them.
Yeah. Now, where did you get those questions? You got sources? What do you...
I got sources, in the back alley and everything else. It came in the envelope under the old oak tree, and everything else.
Secret knock and all that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. A little secret handshake, that kind of stuff.
All right, very cool. Well, I see that there's a lot of super chats happening, and I think there's a train heading around the bend. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get right into the weekly beau chart, because I already know for a fact that you are on the famous beau chart wall.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Has Kelly Green made it yet?
No. Kelly Green, no, never. But I think you'll be surprised who's on the wall this week. Let's go ahead and head up to the Great White North with the weekly of Beauchart.
Hi, Ken. Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. My wife gave birth 4 times and can still fit into her prom dress from high school. I gave birth 0 times and I can't even fit into my pants from June. Love is a long, sweet dream. And marriage is the alarm clock. Do you know what the penalty is for bigamy?
What?
2 mother-in-laws. My wife asks, why do you keep looking at our marriage license? I said, because I'm looking for an expiration date.
Oh!
Do you know why the husband always die before their wives? Because they want to.
Oh, my.
My buddy at work brags about his wife's an angel. I said, you lucky son of a gun. Mine's still alive.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time. My doctor says you need to break a sweat once a day. So I told him, I think I'll start lying to my wife.
Oh!
On that note, and bye.
Excellent, Mr. Beauchart. Thank you so much for that.
How much effort goes into these every week? Like it's becoming a real production now. Like he's doing his hair now.
Oh, he does.
I guess it's becoming a real production.
He's got costume changes, the whole bit. I think he's got a team over there. I don't know what he's doing, but
yeah, he's got a producer, that's for sure.
We really, really do appreciate the Beauchart and all the effort that he puts into. Oh, what's that? Oh dear, is that a? Oh, it is. Oh, it's my favorite train, other than the one that wakes me up in the middle of the night here in my neighborhood. It's the Super Chat train. Ride it. Here we go. This really keeps the lights on. Let's see what people are having to say here. And already lots of support. We got looks like 1 new member. We have a goal every week of 10 new members. And let me tell you this. The bonus content that we just recorded, I mean, would you say it's very, very inspiring, wouldn't you say?
Not only is it inspiring, they're going to get a private M0A studio tour of right where I'm sitting now as well. We just did it.
Yeah, and that's only...
Not many people have ever seen that.
That's true. Yeah, so if you want to see behind the curtain at M0A, then become a member right now. There's a link in the description, I think.
Hey, by the way, I was on at like 2 o'clock. I think you and I were talking in this very chat, and you had a super chat from like 2 p.m. I mean, talk about starting the train early. I'm proud of you.
Yes, and I appreciate those, and I usually try to get a screenshot of those, but for some reason, thanks YouTube, when I start the stream, it's like, it makes those disappear, but thank you, the early chatters. The money didn't disappear, it's just the screen lets me know who did it. But thank you, Stephen Drones, for becoming a new member. He's a Heron bird. I kind of shamed him into doing it, and he did it, and I appreciate it. Philip Koshat, our buddy Philip, thank you so much down there in Birmingham. $5. He says, evening all, on the way down from 65 in Nashville. And Bud's brother, Jack Weiser, thanks for the $2. Appreciate it. Aviano Rob. Hey, Rob. I tell you what, there's so many Robs that support this channel. If I see somebody named Rob, I know that they are a fan and they support
anyone named Rob. Like your waiter at Denny's was Rob the other day, and like he was a member.
He was a big member. And Rob says, keep up the great work, Ken. This should be an awesome show with the man Vic Moss and Jason. Yes, indeed. We'll be talking with Vic Moss here in a little bit. Trucker Beetle Bailey, thank you, Trucker. Haven't had a video from you in a while. If you want to send in a video, by the way, I've got plenty of viewer videos. Thank you very much for sending those in. If you're thinking about sending it in, you can do that here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. And Dynadrone, thank you, Dynadrone, for the $5. He says, let's start this party. And Andy L. Smeghead with a 10-pounder. Thank you very much, everybody in the UK, for staying up to watch the show live. He says, this is all my gas money for my trip to see my mother this weekend. Thanks, Ken. Well, it's better to give it to me. She'll understand. She's your mom.
Yeah.
You just tell her, Mom, I would have visited you, but I gave my gas money to Ken. She'll be like, don't worry.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Smeghead, because that's what she calls him.
Yeah, Smeggy.
Yeah. And, hey, Keith, D&D Aerial Views with the $5. Thank you very much, Keith. And he says, Mr. Two Watch and Vic Moss, should we shame Jason into a membership? Oh, my goodness. Are you a member of my channel?
No, I feel like I'm an honorary member, but
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I have my American Express card
No,
here. Should I read it aloud right now?
You don't have to do that. I mean, it's only $2 a month. If you can afford an airplane wing desk, you do what you want. You're an honorary member. Hey, that was Keith, not me. That was Keith, not me. Yeah.
You got a good sales team.
Right. Don't shame our co-hosts. Philip Koshat, another $5. Thank you, Philip. He says choo. And okay. Gary H has been a member for 15 months, and he's got anybody with a red Heron bird. You've been a member for over a year, I believe that's.
A year. Wow.
Yep, that's right. He said it's not a super chat, but still supporting you, Ken. And I do appreciate that. I love everyone equally, whether or not you're a member or you're just stopping in. We love that you're here, and thank you for doing it. Eric Swanson, $5. Hello, Ken. And Jason, happy holiday season to both of you. Looking forward to a great show tonight. And by the way, I've got some pictures to share of how people view the show. I'll do that here in a little bit. If you want to send your picture in of how you're viewing the show on your big screen, your little screen, or on your your watch TV or whatever, you can send it here at kenheronupload@gmail.com. Cool. Yeah, we've been doing that for a couple weeks here, and it's really interesting to see how people are ingesting the show.
No one sends you a pic of like laying in bed watching Ken on their iPad with a bag of Doritos on, like
yeah, all that. Now, I don't want to disrupt your gentle sensibilities, but you know how Tammy Jean watches the show? Just like that, with her boyfriend. Good times. That's one of my favorite viewer how we watch. Yes, Tammy Jean, that will never be deleted.
What is YouTube going to do about that when this recording posts?
It has done nothing because Janet Jackson can do it, then by God, Tammy Jean can do it. Let's see here. King Herod the Great One with $5. Baba Booey to Jason, pilot101.com.
Jason Pilot 101. I should go buy that domain name right now.
Yeah, do it. It's remotepilot101.com, by the way, in case you're curious, remotepilot101.com.
Or in about 10 minutes, jasonpilot101.com.
There you go. It'll just carry right over there, yeah. And and he wanted me to make sure that I said his name correctly. King Herod the Great One. Thank you very much. Jason Crockett. That's my morning show partner on WJLI Rock 98.3 in Paducah, Kentucky. And
I have met him many a times. He is my favorite of the Jason and Ken.
Yeah, I've got a handful of Jason friends too, and now I have an extra $1. Thank you, Jason. And Colezilla, $2. That's a great username. Finally made it into a Ken Heron drone crash video. Oh yes. Now I promised that I just released Volume 5. Volume 6 will come out sooner, hopefully before the new year even. So send in your crashes. Let's see. Ant-Man Tony with the $10. Money Train. Thank you, Ant-Man. If I can call you Ant-Man. And Jersey Shore Drone Services, $4.60. Fun to see your 4.6 liter cop car with the real popo.
Oh, yeah. So good.
Yeah, that was a fun time. Yeah, for a minute it wasn't, but I kind of knew. When they were walking up on me with smiles on, I knew it was going to be all right. Cliff Coombs cliffhanger photo with a 333. Hoping to meet up in Ocean City, New Jersey on the 26th. Yes, for those of you who don't know, maybe you're listening in the Northeast, I'll be in Ocean City, New Jersey for Christmas time, and the day after Christmas, we're all going to meet at 8th and the Boardwalk at Shriver's Saltwater Taffy in the pavilion outside on the beach. So I will be there at noon this year. I think this is the 4th year we're doing that. So hope to see you there. If you haven't made it before, I hope it's not going to be freezing cold this year. Brad Berry, $25 from Brad Berry. That's very generous of you. He says, thank you again for all you do for our industry. Looking forward to Vic Moss in the house. And now here is a very special personal message to you, Brad Berry, from Jason Schappert. And go.
Wow. Well, Brad Berry, you really just lit up Ken's life. And Ken is so thankful, Mr. Berry, for your generous contribution to the Heron Birds. And we would just like to remember your donation now with a moment of silence.
Oh, yeah. All right, long enough. Let's get back into it. That's a very short moment of silence. Justin Drilling with $5. Thank you, Justin. Come on. Join in. We got a love train going. Love train. Looking forward to a great show, Ken. Justin says, great co-host tonight. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that porcelain skin. Look at his perfect teeth. Yeah, you can't beat it. Was I talking about myself? Yes. WHM3, duh. $20. Thank you, WHM. Can I call you WHM for short? TNL, Jeff Sills, Drone, News, Pigeon Jerky, Weekly Bow Shark, RemotePilot101.com, Vic Moss, Freewell Filters. How much more can there be? My goodness.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Just wait, there's more. There's a Tammy Jean. Oh, my goodness. Tammy. Oh, hell. Girl. Drone Rob. Hey, 228. He says, hop aboard the train. And Geeks Fauna. Hey, he's watching over there in the UK. Alexa, what time is it in London?
In London, it's 1:15 a.m.
Good God. All right. Well, thanks for staying up, Londoners and UK people. Members do it at 400 feet, he says. And Joseph Crane, $5. Thank you, Joseph. My goodness, this train is going on.
It's your brother.
My
Crane.
Right, Heron and the Crane. We all get along. I'll see you at the reunion, Joseph. Happy holidays, fellas. Going to be another great one, he says. I certainly hope so. And, oh my gosh. My gosh. And we got members checking in. Thank you, everybody. We got Brad Alston, Bob Casey, Ray Kelly. And we got a new member. Oh, Ray Kelly became a new member. He said he's in the Heron Birds now.
Nice.
And Max Channel, and member. He's a member of the Heron Birds. So we have 4 new members out of 10. Oh, it's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. Now, I see Vic calling. Vic, just hold on. We may go a little late here. Artco Drone Solutions, $5. Oh, here he is with a joke. What's the difference between Cardi B and an elf? An elf can rap. Oh, my. Take it up with Art. By the way, Art, we've got a video from you tonight. Your unique video that you sent me. Ken Torbeck, $5, viewing the show from the theater right now. Oh, are we on the big screen? Can you see all my pores? Goodness, stop looking.
Maybe he's watching a movie and just looking at you on his phone. Maybe that's
okay, that's what it is. Leonard Oglesby, thank you, buddy. And In the Woods with a $5. Thank you so much. Got my 107 about a month ago. Thanks for the help. Jason, lots of remote ID questions. Yes, we will cover that tonight. And bringing in the caboose, it looks like Northern Tier FPV with $10. Hey, Ken, Popo money. Rern Pilot, student, great stuff. Have a great show. Brian Bush. Oh, he's a new member. Welcome to the Pigeon Jerky Gang. Oh, thank you, Brian. And Ken, a.k.a. Forty Poe. Probably working on his race car in his garage. $5. Watching on the big screen, working on the car again. Keep up the great work. And thank you, everybody. My goodness, that was a long train. But we got there, didn't we? It left the station. We went around for a bit, and we finally made it back. And now it's probably time to check in with the news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head on over to the drone newsosphere with Jeff Sills. See what's happening. What's going on there, buddy?
News has been all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, literally all over the place. We have, I guess, just a little bit of everything for everybody. So we'll start it off with LaPorte County Sheriff's Office, taking a look at the new technology for drones and robots that they're putting in place.
2 years ago, Jacob and another LaPorte County detective, Austin Howell, started flying drones for the sheriff's office, going through training to get FAA certified.
Just because you can answer the right questions on a test doesn't mean when you're out there flying in the real world you're going to know like what you're doing. We typically once a month will train. We like to do mock scenarios, and that's more realistic of what we're going to use.
Drone technology comes with a price tag, but Jacob and Austin tell me the investment is worth it.
If we have the ability to send in a drone and that essentially could save an officer's life, there's no question.
The dispatch center can just hit a button and send a drone directly out to a scene and get eyes on that scene prior to any first responders getting there.
Jacob and Austin tell me that the drones are a tool, not something to be used for the wrong intentions.
For us, it's always been to help people. If we're looking for someone, or if we can use it to document a scene, we're going to use it for that purpose.
We're not out recording properties and we're not out spying on anyone or anything else.
The drone is such a useful tool for us, and being able to use the drone in the community that I grew up in is very rewarding. And I don't want people to be afraid of the drone, and just know that it's here to help.
Yeah. Anytime they can send any kind of technology out instead of a real human person police officer,
Oh yeah.
that's a good thing. And drones have saved the lives of police officers.
Yeah, we've had many stories on the news of drones that were used in hostage situations, et cetera, where the drone went in and was able to resolve it. My personal favorite was the guy that surrendered to the drone. That was great.
He laid down on the roof.
Yeah.
I remember that.
All right, so digging around the internet, I dug around. I found something new for you. Beta FPV has the Pavo 360 drone. And this is including the Insta360 technology. This is an FPV out-of-the-box drone with 360-degree camera. It weighs 55 grams. Is a 6-volt, 27-volt compatible LiPo FPV battery drone. The video resolutions on it are 5760 by 2880. Down to 3008 by 1504, with a maximum of 100 frames per second at the lowest rating.
Okay.
So it's an amazing little drone. Of course, it automatically has the 360 camera built into it, and it's a prepackaged drone, so you don't have to do any soldering or stuff like that. It's just straight out of the box, put it up in the air and fly it.
That is cool, man. I mean, I've got this one here. This is the X-Night. And you had to put the camera in here, and then when you land, it lands on the lens, so you have to land it on you have to land on a blanket or something soft. But the frame is called the X-Night, and so my buddy Chris, who and I'm gonna say helped me build it, but he built it. So yeah, because I'm lazy. But look what he did in the front here. Let me make my screen big. I've shown this to you before. Jason, you're too young to know what show this is, but I'm sure other people in there will know what show this is. Do you know what show that's from?
No.
Anyone? No? Bueller?
No.
Chat? No? Anybody?
Super Mario.
Well, it's called the X-Night, so I call it the X-Night Rider, and that is the front of the Knight Rider car, the Kit 1000 or whatever he was. Yeah. All right. I'm surprised that battery still works. That's been there for a
Never
while.
heard that song in my life, Ken. Thank you for opening up my eyes and broadening my horizons.
Oh, there's this thing, Jason, called Nick at Night. You got to check it out.
I have seen the Wonder Years. Years and the Brady Bunch.
Okay, cool.
All right, so next in the news, the Drone Racing League decided that they needed to one-up it this year for the ultimate holiday gift for drone nerds. And you too can have this limited edition crib-inspired DRL flagship Race 4 quadcopter.
Stop it.
Yeah.
What? That's a mock-up. That's not a real thing.
This is what the bed's going to look like. And this wonderful bed is available to you for $25,000.
Okay, for that, it better fly my ass around the room when I get in it.
Wow, like to the bathroom and back and
Yeah,
stuff.
I got to go to the bathroom. There, off we go. Wow.
But Ken,
Yeah, by the way.
think how many girlfriends you would get, Ken, if that was your bedroom.
Oh, I already get the ladies just by flashing my Part 107 ID. My card, you can hear the train. I know you can hear it. But yeah, I mean, say I'm at a sports bar, and there's some good-looking ladies up at the bar, and they're already been talked to by some dudes. They all look like you, right? So I just roll up, and I've had a T-shirt made of my certification, my Part 107 certification ID. I'm like, hey, ladies. So even with the fat down here, they're not looking here. They're looking at the card. They're like, oh, you're a drone pilot? Oh, swoon, boom. Now I take them home and take them to the bed.
Well, for $25,000, you get that bed and the blades spin. So there
do they?
go.
Hold
Blade
on.
spin.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they
blades
really?
Spin. All right.
All
So
right.
next in the news, for those of you that would like to have a drone and not have to spend a lot of money, there is a $24 do-it-yourself kit available by Circuit Scribe Drone Builder Kit. This is a $25 kit. Comes with all the pieces that you need. You build it, and you draw out the circuits on the drone arms. And you can basically configure it straight out of the box. It uses the free CS Pilot app that works on Android and iOS phones, and that's how you can use it as a joystick. It has 3-minute flight time with a 150-foot Wi-Fi connection.
You know what? That's actually might be a good thing for kids to learn how to put together and all that if they're interested in building them and they're cheap. Like schools could buy a bunch of those.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say we do a lot with like high schools around here and stuff. Ken, what was that called again, Jeff? I'd love to write it down. I mean, that's
Circuit Scribe Drone.
Circuit Scribe Drone. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, that is kind of neat.
Like, yes, the flight time 3 minutes is stinky and everything else, but I mean, to teach the kids like these skills now, I mean, I think every 16-year-old kid should earn their Part 107. They're graduating high school with an FAA certificate. Then they're learning how to do some circuitry and everything. I'm all about this sort of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. And budgetary concerns are a big deal for all schools. So if they have a drone program and they can't get access to, the expensive stuff, then get them some of these project drones. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, no, I mean, you go to a class and buy a bunch of these kits and have the kids build them in the class as part of a project. That would be a great thing. And of course, at the end of it, they get something that they can fly around the neighborhood, take to birthday party or whatever. And it'd be a great gift for just about anything. Yeah. And for the price, even if you build it and crash it, just buy another one. It's $20. Right. All right, so next in the news, we have yet another instance of a pilot reporting that they passed by a drone. Boeing 737 was flying into Stansted Airport, and it was flying from Menorca. It was a Jet 2 flight, and the pilot reported at 2,700 feet that he passed by a drone. The plane, of course, was safely able to land. The control tower reported or asked all of the other aircraft in the area to report if they saw anything, and they didn't.
That seems highly unlikely. Jason, you want to chime in on this?
Listen, you have to remember, before we started teaching Part 107 in drones, I had almost 20 years in manned aviation, flying little airplanes like that, big airplanes, all sorts of stuff. Especially if you're at 2,700 feet, they're landing, they're doing 200, 220 miles per hour. At this point, you can't make anything out. And Ken sent me the article earlier. It says we were within 6 feet of the drone. Nor can you measure distance so precisely when you're traveling that fast. Everything is. It could have been a white bird. Like you just.
Yeah. Would it have passed them going pretty fast? They just get a glimpse, right? Because it's not tracking them at all.
Ken, it could have been a glimpse. It could be the sun reflects off my wing in a funny way and something catches your eye. Like everything's happening. There's some interesting points too. I'll pull up the article here again. The closest near miss in UK history.
Oh, come on.
6 feet. Like this is, it's just, the way this article is written was a little frustrating to me as well. And the jet was able to land safely. They make it seem like this was a life or death kind of thing, and we can't even confirm it was a drone. At the very, very end, do they finally say that we were unable to determine the nature of the unknown object, despite the pilot called it a drone. Yet the headline runs as, drone almost kills, 200 people, basically.
They're trying to sensationalize it for purpose of journalism. What did people say if this happened pre-drone age? What would it have been? It would have been either a bird or
a bird strike,
or a UFO. Could have been a UFO.
Could have been UFO. Until someone has a video of like Jetman out of LA kind of stuff, I want to see it on video. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, with the stuff that's happened with Gatwick, the UK environment is overly sensitive to the whole drone thing. I mean, they lost millions of dollars shutting down that airport for as long as they did for something that they even then could not find actual evidence of. So, I mean, it's this knee-jerk reaction, and then on the pilot's part, I mean, I can understand he wants to report a near miss with something, but call it an unidentified object.
Here's the thing.
Just arbitrarily
here's
saying
the thing
it's a
that people may not realize. That everybody watching this stream right now knows the capabilities of today's drones, and so that's why we're like, it's not a drone, of course, it's a bird or whatever, But the general public, they just hear drone. They think predator drone. Okay, well, they can fly. They liken that to like military stuff to commercial stuff, and they don't know that like your Phantom 4 or whatever can't fly at 2,000 whatever feet. So
yeah, I mean, I would love to see somebody try to fly a Phantom at 2,700 feet and be able to have any remote control over it.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is going to be one knucklehead watching this, and I'll get an email. Well, there was a guy in Dubai that flew Phantom 4 3,000 feet.
Yeah. There's always one guy. The guy in Russia that went up.
Yeah. Just save it. Just save it. Save it. All right. What's next in the news, Jeff?
No.
What?
This story.
What is it?
No.
What?
Ken?
What?
Please tell me you have a Bible there.
Sure. I always have a Bible handy.
You have a Bible there.
Of course.
All right.
Yeah.
I swear to God, you put your hand on the Bible.
It is.
All right.
Oh,
put
my
your
other
hand up in the air.
That.
Put your
Okay.
other hand up in the air.
Right.
Right.
I only have two hands.
Say,
yeah.
Say,
Okay.
I swear.
I swear.
On the next story.
The next story.
I will not play the bird song. I will not play the Dottie song. I will not play any of those songs in any way, shape, or form for the next story. Swear on it.
You want me? Okay, I swear. Good?
Thank you.
All right. What you got?
Feel better now. So, the next story is about a drone that has been designed by researchers, and it has a pair of bird-like legs that will allow it to grab a hold of branches to help it land like a peregrine falcon.
Oh dear. Okay.
The legs and feet were inspired by peregrine falcons. Just like birds, it has 2 legs that can move independently.
Wow.
Also,
like
just like birds, this robot has a rigid leg structure and foot structure that's acting like the bones. It has motors, which act like the muscles, and it transmits forces through tendons. So once the robot hits the perch, the accelerometer in the foot lets the robot know that it's made impact and that it should initiate its balancing process. As the robot absorbs its kinetic energy, it then grasps the surface that the toes and claws wrap around to engage with surface features. And then the robot can use its balancing algorithm to balance itself over the top of the perch and remain stable.
Okay, there's no practical purpose for this, but it's cool.
I'm sorry,
I've seen so many parts that can break.
That is really cool.
Well, I mean, this is a college project. That's what this is, and it looks cool. Didn't we already have another drone that danced or something, or rode a skateboard or something?
Oh,
stop putting legs on things. Yeah. Stop putting legs on things. But that was very bird-like, Jeff.
Yes, it is a very bird-like because you're using the peregrine falcon as a guide.
Yeah. Now I will tell you this. That unfortunately for you, Jeff, this is not a Bible. This is the collective works of Edgar Allan Poe. And so that kind of negates the whole agreement that we had. And so...
Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather. Don't you know about the bird where everybody knows that the bird is the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather where the bad bird, the bird's the weather.
Yeah, Dottie! Jeff, you doing all right, bud?
Good.
What you got? What are you drinking, Jeff? What are you doing, buddy?
Trust me, what I'm drinking, I don't have enough of. All right.
Okay. What's next?
Next in the news, Sony Airpeak. We talked about this drone in the past, the S1, and everybody made a big deal about it. It's going to be this amazing new drone, and it was going to be insanely expensive. But the good news is that it is now available for order.
Oh, good.
So you can go and order the Airpeak S1 drone. It's available for purchase.
And how much is it?
Let me see. The $9,000 range.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. And for $9,000, it will come with 2 pairs of propellers, a remote controller, 2 batteries, a battery charger, a third-party gimbal made specifically for the Airpeak S1. Oh, no, that's sold separately. Sorry.
You know what, though? It's cheaper than a Matrice. Isn't it?
True.
I mean, it really is. And the Tesla comes with it. Doesn't it?
Yeah, I see that. I don't know if that was a Tesla or not, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad that somebody else is giving DJI a run for their money. Hopefully it's a good thing. Now, I did reach out to Airpeak, and I said, let me review that thing. And you know what I got back from them? I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
They could at least set, like, you know, a vacation autoresponder or something to you.
Yeah, something like, sorry, we're out of the office. Or something. Right. Sorry, you're not a big enough YouTuber for us to give you one. You suck.
Well, if you have $9,000 burning a hole in your pocket and you want a drone that is completely new and unique, the Airpeak S1 now is available for purchase.
Now, wouldn't you, as a practical, clear-thinking person, wait for version 2.0 of this? Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? Unless you want to be on the cutting edge of stuff.
Wait.
Okay. Let me know in the chat if you would.
Some people are early adopters, though. You know, they love. You know, some people sit on Apple.com waiting for the new iPhone to come out like every single time. Like, you have to always be ready.
Yeah.
Yes, it is the superior phone device, Ken. Sorry.
It's a general good idea to wait, especially with firmware updates. Wait for the beta testers, as I call them.
Funny story about that. I was, and you were probably the same way, Ken. I was. I wasn't an early adopter on the Hero 10. I waited, I don't know, how long has it been out for? I just got it 2 weeks ago, so maybe a month it's been out. It came with like a little sticky note in it that literally said, do not use this until you update it. It was like stuck over it, taped on it, like straight from the factory.
Oh.
Alerting me, don't do anything with this until you update it. So somebody, one of those early adopters, found some sort of firmware issue, and then they just add this little extra little sticker to tell everybody to update. So you are on to something there.
Quick aside about that, as I have the 10 here. Did you know, and maybe it's just me, but when you pull the battery out, I have a battery charger. I don't charge it in the camera. I have a separate charger over there that charges a couple batteries.
Yeah.
Right. When you pull the battery out, if it's out for a certain amount of time, then when you put the battery in, it's got to reset the clock and everything. It's got to sync
every time, Ken. And here I am. I've got cameras all up on the airplane. I'm at 3,000 feet. I'm ready to make an MZURE video, and I hit start, update date and time. I'm trying to manhandle an airplane and update the date and time. I just do January 1 on the first at 12
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
1988, whatever. I just want to let me video this thing.
Just start recording. I'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, same thing here.
I don't
like
like
pain in my butt.
So, all right. Now that we vented, back to the news.
Yeah, we're going back to the news.
Okay.
I'm over here, guys.
Right. Yeah,
you look so good, and you grew your beard out for us.
All right. So recently, on one of the Java Islands in Indonesia, the Semeru volcano erupted, and we have some video of some of the aftermath of this that happened over the weekend. So far, 22 people have been killed, and 27 remain missing. Thousands have been displaced by this eruption.
Wow.
Wow is right.
That's pretty terrible.
Yeah, it was a very violent eruption. Some of the videos that are out there that actually show the eruption are just, it's mind blowing when you watch it. You
It's
just
really
can't imagine.
Devastating, but I don't know the situation of the country or everything, but would you build at the base of any volcano? Would you? Would you? I don't know. If you had a choice, maybe they don't have a choice. I don't know.
It's a pretty landscape.
It is. It's pretty, man. That volcano, this sure is pretty. Let's put a house here. I don't know. I just think.
Yeah.
But
some people like waterfront. Some people like volcano front.
Yeah. Some people love living in Tornado Alley. Hey, let's live in Tornado Alley. I hate to laugh, but you see these people all the time, and their trailer parks are all just, they're splinters. A reporter's up in their face. They're like, oh, "I'm sorry that happened to you. What are you gonna do? We're gonna rebuild." Didn't God just tell you to move? All right. Anyway, what's that? Oh, I'm being told that I have another eruption video. Only this one is a good eruption. Okay. All right, I'm being told by my producer that doesn't exist that we're going to roll that. Let's roll that good eruption. Oh, yeah! For those under 50, that is Eddie Van Halen playing Eruption.
How many copyright infringements do you get on this one video alone? Are you trying to set a new record? Or
Oh,
what?
11. But that's, you know what?
11?
You know how you get around that? You play the live version. You're welcome, YouTubers. That's how you do it. Yep. Back to you.
Pretty cool.
All right. So next in the news, we have a new technology that uses LiDAR that will incorporate a quadcopter that is one of these drone-in-a-box video or drone-in-a-box drones, weatherproof docking, etc. But this drone is designed to go out and clean solar panels. It will clean it of dirt and debris. And so you can imagine these huge solar panel fields. It'd probably be very difficult to go out and clean all of those solar panels. So they have automated it using a drone.
It doesn't look...
What is it spraying?
Well, solar panel cleaning fluid, of course.
Of course, yeah. That's
I mean, but
You know?
this looks like a mock-up. It doesn't look like it's actually doing it. Have they done this? Is this a thing yet? Is it happening, or is they just looking for
Well,
investors?
the drone manufacturer is Aerobotics. That's an Israeli firm. The company is Solar Drone. That is the one that's they're collaborating with. And so I don't think it's available yet. I think it's something that's still in development.
I'm sorry, Jason. Of course, it's solar panel cleaning fluid. Hey, don't use the fence cleaning fluid on this or the window cleaning fluid. You need that specific solar panel.
You can't do that. The other part, El Smeg had put it in the chat. I was watching the chat. He mentioned, Ken, it is a drone in a box.
It is.
I get flashbacks. Your drone in a box song every now and then just pops in my head.
I think we shared.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, I think we shared that last week actually. With my
Did we?
yeah, you missed it with my boy band beard. There's so many drones in a box.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I think I was live for that one. I can't remember.
You were a part of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I was on for that one.
Yep. That was our boy band special.
Yeah, that's right.
Next in the news, we're going to get an exclusive look at a new killer drone that's small enough to fit into a backpack.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't fire a missile, it is the missile. This is about the size of a toy drone I bought my 12-year-old a few years ago. The Switchblade can be carried into battle in a backpack and launched miles away from a threat. Once a target is identified, the Switchblade can find it and kill it in minutes. Launching. AeroVironment, the drone's manufacturer, showed us how an operator
starting our turn.
Can put a Switchblade through the window of a truck. Onboard cameras capture the moment before impact. How far away was the Switchblade when it took that picture?
About 3 meters from the target.
At about $6,000 each, the Switchblade costs a fraction of the $150,000 Hellfire missiles fired from larger military drones. A new kind of weapon presenting a new kind of risk, both abroad and at home.
I don't know, but that kind of technology looks...
I want to stop you here real quick. I'm thinking about something here, Ken.
Yep.
$9,000 for a Sony drone, or $6,000 for a drone that I can use to piss off my neighbors.
Or it looked like a couple pair of tube socks would fit in there. If you take out the bomb, you can put a third pair in there. You're good to go.
It could be like a T-shirt cannon at concerts, Ken.
Here, catch.
It's a good $6,000 investment right there. I'm telling you.
Oh man!
Wow. Well, is that going to be available on Amazon soon, or what, Jeff?
I would love for it to be available on Amazon.
That's going to be available. I'm checking. Yes, that's going to be available on Kablamazon. Thank you. I'm here all week. Try the veal. Good night. Kablamazon. All right.
All right. So next in the news, artisans in Woodstock, New Hampshire, each year build 20 million pound ice attractions called ice castles. And this year they decided that they were going to show off the ice castles using a drone.
Oh, that is cool. It's hard to tell scale though. How big are these things?
Well, they're harvesting and hand placing up to 10,000 icicles per day to build these things. And they are big enough for you to walk through. They have crawl spaces and slides and tunnels. The LED lights in them will change colors. It is set up sort of like a winter wonderland, and it's there. They have an Instagram page, and it's called the Mystic Forest Light Walk.
Okay.
So
hold
really
on. My producer's talking to me in my ear again. I'm being told next year has been canceled because the crew that builds these ice castles have discovered women. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame.
Wow.
How many more stories do I have? How many?
We got a couple more. We got to get
Jeff.
Yeah.
Keep going.
You can do it, buddy.
I'm working. The class isn't gone yet.
All right, come on, man. Let's get through. We got to get Vic Moss on. He's waiting. Very important guy.
I know.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
You guys keep talking. So
all right,
here
go
it
ahead.
is.
Yeah.
Home Depot has decided that they need to do an FPV fly-through.
Well, sure. Why not? I mean,
they released this recently, and it's the Home Depot's Santa Eye View, is what they call it.
Santa Eye View. I love the really well-organized ones. This looks like it's one of those, like everybody in the store is involved in it. But the pilot is very good as well. Imagine
really good.
The planning that goes into this. Oh, we'll just fly by that old lady's head and she'll ignore it. You know, and the sound design on this is very important as well to really sell it, you know. There's been so many of these, but I'm still...
This is one of the better ones, though. I mean, I love the one at the Mercedes Stadium is awesome, but this is pretty well done because very rarely are there people involved.
Oh, everybody in that store is involved in this.
I know they're all involved, but they're all orchestrated and told to walk to this spot.
Yeah,
don't go past this
look at this
spot,
guy.
Hold that wreath. Hold the wreath right there.
Yeah, this is
it's well orchestrated.
Yeah, people watching this going, oh, I could do that. I'll go down to Lowe's and do it. This is...
No, please don't do that.
Yeah. This is a massive, massive effort. And it probably takes...
this isn't just some guy who showed up in the parking lot and said, hey, can fly my drone through your store today if you want.
No, and what we're not hearing is people on the radio, people on a bullhorn yelling, here it comes, you know, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
And try to get a young kid to ignore a drone. That was well done.
Yeah.
Good job, little kid. Because that was a risk right there. You know, we got a 5-year-old. All right, 5-year-old, you're gonna ruin our entire production. Just ignore the drone. What? You mean the brightly colored flying thing? Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Well, and the other thing is that this is one of the first times that we've seen a major retailer do something like this. I mean, we've had the ones that were done by groups that would get, say, a bowling alley or someplace to agree to let them to fly through. But this is Home Depot. This is a major national retailer who knows that this type of an advertising gimmick is something that will attract attention.
And you know what?
And was willing to jump through the liability hoops and the legality hoops and everything else.
Right, because they had to run that up the corporate ladder. And so that to me just says that Home Depot is way cooler than Lowe's.
Well, at the same time, Matt Bagwell just put in the chat, he's never seen so many people working at Home Depot at one time.
That is true. That is so true. That is so true. Try to find an orange vest when you're looking for some 10-penny nails or whatever. Right.
Exactly.
All right, Jim.
All right. So next, Ken, this story is made for you. It was sculpted for you. This came from one of our viewers who I have on Facebook, and he shared this with me and said that Ken needed to see this because Ken has such a high anticipation for delivery drones.
Oh.
So in Russia, the Yandex delivery drones are ground-based delivery drones. You can tell that they're doing a great job in the snow.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see these little things. Oh, dear. Oh, it appears that they're stuck. Oh, they're trying to get through the snow.
They can't move.
Nobody thought to put little chains on them?
Or possibly clear the path, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, here's about a dozen of them that will never reach their.
Oh, that's awesome!
Your package just says "out for delivery" all day. You're just refreshing. You're refreshing that browser all day, and nothing.
I wish I'll redo this video and give them little voices. You know, like. Hey, get out of my way! I'm stuck over here. All right. That is so. It's so cute. It's cute, and they look like little mini
They
trucks.
need some drone eyes. That's what they need.
They definitely need that, and they need somebody to give them a nudge. Just get out there. Can you imagine back at headquarters? Little drones are stuck in snow. What do we do? I don't know. Let's send out more of them. Yes, we already have like 5 or 6 of them stuck. Let's send out more. We have a big group of stuck little drones. It'd be fun. Okay, now all of our little drone cars are stuck. What we do? Vodka.
That was a good Russian impersonation.
Thank you. Well, yeah, Russian accent. I'm good at that.
All right, so last in the news, and this one I've saved for last because this is insane. It's unbelievable. It is incredible.
Yeah.
I had to watch this about 5 different times. Sunset Sweden is a YouTube channel who posted this video of a drone, and this is the La Palma video. We've talked about La Palma I don't know how many times, but this drone touches the lava and survives.
And this is what, a Mini 2?
I believe we'll have to look at
it's a Mini 1 or Mini 2.
Comes back, but it looks like it's a Mini 2.
Yeah. Wow. But look at the whole mountain is in fuego. It's erupting up at top. There's magma. Wow. I mean, why would you? I guess if you're gonna risk a drone, if you're gonna risk losing a drone, you want to lose like a $400 one. But look, I wouldn't get this close.
But how do you get the footage back?
Well, here's
well, hold on. Yeah,
the camera stopped working, or he lost signal.
Oh, and it tried to land on the lava.
And it tried to
look
land.
at this. Oh my God! Can you imagine? Look at this! He's in the lava! It's freaking insane. So you know how hot that is?
So this wasn't on purpose. This part's not on purpose.
No, this is not on purpose.
No, the drone is trying to find a place to land.
He thought the drone was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he thought it was gone. And when he got signal back, that was what blew his mind.
And look, he got it back. Look at this. And the props. I'm surprised the props are the first thing to go. Look at that.
No way.
That is insane. The props, and that is a 2, I think. Wow.
Yeah, Sunset Sweden is a YouTube channel. He deserves all the credit in the world for giving us probably one of the greatest La Palma videos yet. That is absolutely
That might be one of the best of 2021. I've seen a lot.
He only has about 1,000 subscribers. He deserves a lot more. There's a link in the description to the full video. I did edit it down a little bit, but yeah, thank him for sharing, or allowing us to share.
And that drone has a name. The drone is called Little Falcon. So
it was
props out to Little Falcon.
It belongs in a museum.
It was all Falcon melted up, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hope he saves that drone and holds on to it forever.
Yeah, because you can send that into DJI Care and Refresh, but I wouldn't. I'd just keep it.
Don't you dare.
Just mount that thing.
I will buy him a new drone, and he sends that to me. I'll put it in the museum.
Yeah, it is cool. In the Jeffsonian. Yeah, don't be Falcon crazy.
Jeffsonian.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Jeff. Well, thanks for that wonderful news report as always.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Oh, that Jeff.
Jeff.
That was a good news report, wasn't it? That was a good one.
The beard really just added a lot to it, I felt like.
The beard adds to the gravitas. You know, every newsman, they need to have that gravitas. And if he doesn't have an English accent, which does help, then the beard is the next best thing. So now, here is Jason Schappert with the first awesome joke of the night.
Hey, Ken, I'm going to go with a Christmas theme. How do sheep say Merry Christmas?
How?
Feliz Navidad.
Oh, fleece. Okay.
How'd you have that queued up so quick?
Because I'm awesome.
Wow. He didn't know I was doing a sheep joke. He just had a sheep noise ready to go.
It's what I do for you. Hey, this is what I do. Hey, come on, Jason. Who are you talking to? It's me, Ken. Come on. All right.
Yeah, I like the Russian Ken better, but that was good.
All right. So we're gonna bring in Vic Moss, and then the fireworks start. So
can't wait.
I also have viewer mail. I got a couple Christmas cards from viewers. We'll check out a little bit later.
People like you, Ken.
And I'm gonna wait till Vic comes on, and then I'll sing the Newbie song. Yeah, the Newbie song. All right. So here's one more joke from Jason as I bring in Vic Moss.
Yes. Hey, Ken, what do reindeers say before they tell you a joke?
What?
This one's going to slay you. Nailed it?
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
I thought it was pretty good.
Hey, it's
There's
Vic Moss. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Your thoughts so far?
Oh, Lordy.
Okay. I think that encapsulates it.
It summarized everything perfectly.
There we go.
All right.
I don't know how I'm going to follow a Russian drone.
Oh yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? So now, now he's gone. Is that me? Am I doing that?
I don't know. I'm still here with you. Hi.
He gone. Vic.
Now everybody's black. Now you're back.
Are we back in black?
I mean, I see you.
Vic. Oh, he is.
I
gone.
see where Vic's supposed to be.
I'm gonna call him back. I'm gonna call Vic back. Maybe he hit a button by mistake. Let me call him back here. Stand by.
Okay. Well, that's great.
Please
I'll
hold
say hi to some people.
your.
Hey, Ray Kelly, Matt Bagwell. That was good about Home Depot.
Yep.
Eric Swanson, Artco Drone Solutions.
Yeah.
Good to see you on here.
Yeah.
Mudball Creative.
Okay.
Good guy. He said, way to ram it home about the.
There he is. He's back. Hey. All right.
Is a ram a sheep?
I think so.
Got him.
I think so. So Vic, so what we're gonna do, just to let everybody, what is it's not me? Is it me? Is this something I said?
No, it literally says Vic Moss left. I don't know what happened.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, please hold. Your viewership is important to us,
and aerials.
Your viewership is important to us. Make sure to hit pound after the show if you'd like to take a short survey.
Pretty good.
All right. Let me try to call him back here. I'm going to blame Wirecast, even though it's
always a safe bet. It's always a safe bet.
It's something Wirecast did. Something.
You know.
There he is, and he's back.
Gregory Ruger.
Welcome back. What's going on? We good?
I have no idea.
Is there a glitch in the Matrix? What's going on?
It's probably a glitch in the Victrix. I'm doing
Victrix!
something wrong.
Oh, I like that.
All right.
I like that a lot.
So, what I'm gonna do is, hopefully, if Vic doesn't hit the bye-bye button again, just to let everybody know, this segment we're about to talk about is for newbie pilots that happen Christmas morning, and so I'm gonna reintroduce these guys. So everybody watching the live stream, you're in on it. So, but then I'll chop that part out. Yeah, and then I'll chop that part out and post it as a standalone video. So to everybody, all the other knuckleheads who aren't watching this live, they're gonna think, oh. So here we go. Hey,
like
it's
a video
Vic.
within a video.
A video within a video. All right, take two.
I screwed up your whole intro.
That's all right.
I set you up. I teed you up to spike it, and I'll just zip it. I'm sorry.
If you're not careful, I'm going to send you to Russia to pick up those lethal drones. Okay? You behave yourself. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Jason Schappert and Vic Moss.
What's happening?
All right. Now, Jason Schappert, of course, of RemotePilot101.com fame. And he's a manned pilot and just an all-around drone stud. And of course we've got Vic Moss here from Drone Service Providers Alliance. There's links in the description, and he also does a lot of work with the FAA, and he's just a great person to have in the hobby. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. And I'm a photographer.
And he's a photographer.
That's how I actually pay my mortgage.
And he's got a finely coiffed beard. And
he does. He really does.
So Christmas morning is going to happen here soon. And Christmas morning, magically, there's going to be suddenly a lot of new drone pilots. And there's, a lot of them might not even be old enough to get their Part 107. Mm-hmm. What's the age, Jason, where you can get your...
16.
16. So, just to clarify, as hopefully the parents that will be buying drones for their kids for Christmas who are under 16 will know the rules for hobbyists. What are those rules for kids under 16 to be able to fly a drone? Can they do it by themselves? Do they need what are the rules, Jason, with that?
Wow, I mean, yeah, they're still operating as a hobbyist. I mean, they're just going to follow good parental guidance, we'll say, because here's the thing that scares me a little bit about Christmas morning is a kid gets a drone, and let's go back to 16-year-old Ken, back when Ken had luscious blonde hair and just a complete stud, right? Think back to those days. What would 16-year-old Ken say if he got a drone for Christmas? The first thing I know Ken would say, I've known you many years, you'd say, how high can this go? How fast can this go?
Right. And I would also say, what kind of duct tape do I need to attach fireworks to it?
Exactly. Those are the conversations we need to be having. Like, what can we do? What's a good use of this? Educating, yes, maybe somebody's 14 years old. Hey, when you become 16, you can earn an FAA certificate, and you could launch a little, aerial services company, whatever that may be, and get these kids a little entrepreneurial itch, a little aviation itch, and get them started very, very early on with what seems like a cool Christmas gift, and really turn it into a possible career for them.
Yeah, now I know kids are always looking to the future. They're not just looking until next hour. And kids love to be educated, right? Right, Vic? I mean, the kids love it. I mean, that's a...
Hey, we're working on that on the DAC, actually. That's the task group I'm in.
Okay.
Fun.
Okay. And so young kids can fly a drone, right? I mean, but they do have to be registered?
250 grams.
Okay, so if you're 12, can you register a drone in your name, or will that have to be in your parents'?
No, it's got to be in your parents' name. Vic, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost positive 16. I would have to think about that.
I don't really know that much about that part of it. Geez, that's something I don't know much about.
I'm sorry about the pop quiz.
I think it's, the trust is, there's no age limit on the trust. No age minimum on the trust.
Right, and for those who don't know...
the registration part, I think, is 12. That sounds right. All my FAA friends are going to call me and say, you idiot.
The trust is a test given by the FAA that's really just kind of a general knowledge test, but you do have to take it.
Okay, one of those folks just sent me a text that said 13. So thank you, folks, for listening.
Okay, great. So, but generally, drone safety for kids under a certain age would fall under the purview of parents and not the FAA. So the parents would have to interpret the FAA stuff and apply that to little Billy or Susie. Right?
In theory.
Okay. All right. So all these new drone pilots, and they're going to test their limits. They're going to fly under their neighbor's yard. They're going to attach stuff to it. How do we go about, as the drone community, getting the message out? Other than this, how is the FAA going about getting the word of safety out?
Right now, actually, the FAA Drone Zone on their social media is doing a real fun thing called 12 Drones of Christmas, a takeoff on the 12 days of Christmas. And on their Facebook page and possibly their Twitter page as well, the FAA Drone Zone, they're doing a little hint every started November 30th, I think, through the 12th. It might not be every single day, but yeah, the 12 Drones of Christmas. They do a little hint. So that's a good way to do it. Go on Facebook, follow the Drone Zone, FAA Drone Zone. Or just find somebody who has a drone and help them teach you.
Yeah, be a mentor. You know, if you see a kid out in your neighborhood, maybe you know the kid, they've wanted a drone, they've seen you flying yours. Doesn't take but a second to give them a few pointers. And like Jason said, this could be the impetus that gets them into aviation. Jason, when you were a young kid 3 years ago, what got you into aviation?
I knew I shouldn't have shaved this morning, so I look a little older. That's what I should have done. No, again, we obviously didn't have drones back in the olden days, Ken.
Right.
But my start was my family. We didn't come from a whole lot. My grandmother used to take me to the airport to watch airplanes take off and land, and that's all we did. I was able, actually, Magda just brought it to me. I have my original Young Eagle certificate here. What's the date on this? July 19th, 2001.
Oh, wow.
Going up with the Young Eagles doing stuff. and just hanging around the airport, watching airplanes take off and land. Man, if we had drones back in, the 90s and everything else, it would have been awesome. These kids these days have a great head start to things. And Ken, to answer your previous question as well, YouTube University is where these kids are getting this education and everything else. So by yourself, myself, Vic, everybody out here in the chat, just being great mentors and leaders and making sure you're uploading quality, appropriate content of flying a drone on YouTube, that can go a long way. I know there's a lot of people who want to be the drone police, and I know there's a lot of people who want to not follow what the drone police have to say. We have to find that happy medium somewhere in between, not have that hazardous attitude as we get out there and fly, and be that good example.
And not to scare you kids, and hopefully you kids are watching this. I don't know why they would watch two gray-haired dudes and a tan god, but maybe they do. But not to scare you kids, but if you do something wrong with your drone, your parents can get in trouble, and you don't want to get your parents in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like,
Maybe.
An 8-year-old throws a baseball through a window. The 8-year-old's not going to get in trouble. It's the parents.
Mom and dad are paying for it.
Right. So what I've done, Uncle Ken has created a song, because kids love when 55-year-old dudes sing. I know that. I did the research. And don't worry, it's only 41 seconds long, but I think it might be educational for all the kids, all the new drone pilots that will crop up Christmas morning. So I will go ahead and just sing this, what would soon be an anthem, hopefully. This is geared towards the kids, of course. The props on the drone go round and round, round and round, round and round. The props on the drone go round and round. That's how it flies. You'll want to know just how high it goes, how far it goes, how fast it goes. Well, remote ID, well, the government knows, so don't be a moron. The rules are made by the FAA. The FAA. No, the rules aren't made by your PTA, so don't be an idiot. Get the info you need from Jason here. If you want to be legal and have a career, I'll say it once more. So open your ear. Don't be a dumbass.
I got an idea.
There you go, kids.
Except for the dumbass part.
Yeah.
Who is really good there's got to be somebody in this chat that's good at making little cartoons. Let's get Buzzy the drone to sing that.
Buzzy the drone.
I love it.
Let's bring it up with our next roundtable meeting with Elena, okay?
Okay, I'll sing a version that says "dum dum" instead of "dum."
There you go.
Okay.
Dum Dum's better.
All right. Yeah.
You said it was for kids, Ken. Come on.
Well, hey, you don't think kids know the word ass? Come on, it's one of the first ones they learn.
You're right.
They get their here's
You're
your
right.
collection of cuss words. Pick whichever you want to use. But anyway, in all seriousness, those of us in the drone community, we care about the drone community and the future of the drone community and the up and comers who are going to be the people that get, and it's going to be a huge influx. I know that a lot of drones are being sold, not necessarily the good ones that think for you either. There's going to be a lot of uncles and parents that don't know anything about drones that just buy the $40 one out of Walmart that will just fly out of control on a whim. These Wi-Fi drones. There are not a lot of kids that are going to get the $1,000 drone that kind of has obstacle avoidance.
Sure.
So there's going to be
Or
some
GPS
problems.
or
any of that. So let's move ahead to next Christmas. What will Droneland be like next Christmas? Because and again, we're gearing this towards the newbies. So maybe you can explain what remote ID is in very basic terms to people who may have just gotten a drone for Christmas and are wondering, oh my God, there's all these rules. I didn't know about it. What is remote ID? What do I have to do? Do I have to sell my drone? So, Jason, you want to start? Or Vic, Vic, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'll put it in one sentence, then I'll pass it off to Vic. I mean, remote ID is your digital license plate. It's your drone license plate in a way, to put it in plain English. And Vic's been a part of so much with the advisory board and everything else too. It can probably take it much further in plain English than that.
yeah, well, I'll still try and stick in plain English, but yeah, by next Christmas, those drones will have remote ID. So that'll be kind of nice. And really the only difference is going to be when you go to register it, if it's over 250 grams, you check the yes box where it says, does this have remote ID, instead of the no box. And so that's pretty much it. And you just fly your drone. It's not going to be that big a deal as far as the regulations go, because it's all going to be automated by then. Okay. Now, okay. Now I feel obligated to mention and I'm assuming that the audience, other than the people watching this live stream, but this video that I posted by itself, they know what a drone is. They've seen them. And then once in a while, I'll be in a park with my FPV quad that goes 100 miles an hour and not a mile an hour faster, FAA. And they're just wowed by it. And so that's something that not the general public really isn't aware of, because they see these drones that I'm flying and these crazy things I'm doing. They're like, oh, that one that Uncle Larry gave me, I don't want that one. I want that one. So that's an FPV drone, and that's going to be a whole different animal for remote ID. Yep. Is there a question in there, or was that just no? That was just me venting. No, but next year, how is FPV community going to be affected? It's going to be affected. There's a lot of FPV businesses. They're going to have to. Yep. Go ahead. A lot depends on the RDQ lawsuit. The Race Day Quads is a Race Day Quads, kids, is a company that sells drone parts and accessories for FPV stuff. Look it up. Just Google it. And Jason, your thoughts on that? And again, I know many people think, I saw XJet put in the chat earlier, remote ID is the devil, and there's everybody's going to have their opinions. We all love XJet dearly. If you are playing by the rules, remote ID, it shouldn't even be a bother to you. If you are following the rules, remote ID is not an issue. If you are a Wild West drone flyer, I know. I have to take up the side of the FPV pilots all the time, because they don't look at it. They don't look at it that way. I hear you. They don't, and especially the companies like Rotor Riot and all these other places that sell FPV parts and accessories and frames and things. They're going to have to accommodate all of this. But they're standing by their consumers. I also get it too in the FPV standpoint. This is something they don't talk about much, but FPV is all about weight and balance and aerodynamics and everything else too. I mean, maybe Vic, you've seen it. What does a remote ID device even look like? What is it adding? Are we measuring it in grams? Are we measuring it in ounces? Like, what is this actually going to look like from a weight standpoint if we're talking racing or just FPV flying in general? I don't know what an aftermarket remote ID looks like yet. I haven't seen one. That's because they don't exist yet. Yeah. I mean, they exist on paper, and they might be some prototypes, but the innards aren't there yet. We're getting some fun comments. Bruce is on here, absolutely. You and I talked about Bruce a little bit last night. What did I say about him? You said that he's a lovely chap, and you would like him to read to your I said children. He's a nice guy, right? It's super nice, of course, yes. Yeah. We have our differences, but I love his passion. I dearly love his passion. The drone community would not at times, but he thinks I'm misdirected at times, so it's okay. Bruce, love you, brother. The drone community would not be the same without Bruce and all of the personalities that make up our thing. Yep. So, all right. Well, moving on, because we could talk about that for a good long time. We won't. But one of the other things that I have to mention, as this is for newbies, what about the outlaw drone? Because, the drone that I don't have to register, clearly, if I don't have to register it, you can fly that drone anywhere. Anything under 250, the Mini 2, that's, you can fly that at the airport. You can fly it on the White House lawn, right? Can you at least just do the outlaw drone song with the banjo, please, to really bring it in, to make it authentic? I tell you what, there's not enough room in this here town for me and your registration. Yeah. One of us is going to have to leave. So, Ken, can I read? So we just updated our entire question database to reflect all the big changes that came in Q4 of this year. And here's one of the questions that's now on the FAA Part 107 written test. You ready? Yeah. I hope Ken gets it.
Which SUAS are required to be registered with the FAA when operating under Part 107? The answer, do you want me to just tell you, Ken, or do you want to take a stab at it?
You better get this right.
All of them!
You're exactly right. It says
Thank
all
you.
SUAS, regardless of weight, are required to be registered.
Yes.
So under Part 107, of course, is what was the caveat to that. So it's just the outlaw drone is not an outlaw drone if it's under Part 107. And I feel like it should come with a sticky note when DJI ships it, but it doesn't.
Isn't that true for hobbyists too? I mean, you still have to follow the FAA rules, even if you're not registering it. Even if you don't register your drone, you still have to follow the rules. Right?
And now with trust and everything else too, that's going to make that a little bit better, we'll say, and easier. Perhaps.
Right. What a wild time this is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the date when the hobby dies? What's the date when the hobby dies? When remote ideas put in? I know. That's right.
The date when the hobby dies. That sounds like the next Ken Heron song.
The day the hobby died. Yeah. Yeah. No, nobody knows that song. I'm an old guy. But so what kind of encouragement can we give these little whippersnappers with the drones? And, if they're not watching directly because their attention span, they wouldn't watch this. But
we've already gone too long for them to keep watching.
But
this deep in the video.
The parents, these kids' mentors, the people, the teachers that may have a program at school, how can we encourage this and foster the love for our hobby through the dark times?
Dark times.
Yeah.
I just get them out there and fly.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, you put sticks in a drone in some kid's hand who's grown up doing this on their off time.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to fly circles around some of us, in an hour on the sticks. So yeah, just all you got to do encourage them. All you got to do is put a pair of sticks in their hands and call it happy, and teach them a few safety rules first. But
kids are already savvy with the video games, and maybe give them a sim first. Give them a simulator.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of new ones coming out.
There's a ton of them.
Yeah, so maybe that's the way in. Maybe you can't even afford a drone, but you're interested. Try a sim for a while, and it doesn't have to be an FPV sim. They have regular drone sims. It's all out there. Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Did we stir up the chat enough? Did we have any questions? Jason, did you notice any questions in there that need to be asked? What do we got?
No, sir. I didn't see it.
No. If you have any questions.
Well, I can I can scroll through and watch for some questions for you and everything else. It's good. And again, while we're waiting for some questions to sneak in here, again, we have to be the mentors. We have to be the leaders with this. I can't tell you how many times we go to help like a high school drone program and the teacher leading the program doesn't have his or her Part 107. And that's where we start, right? Because that then trickles down to the students. How can you lead a high school drone program when you don't have your Part 107 yourself? So it starts with you. And in some cases, it's the parent having to get out there and do the education for their student, or for their child, and everything else. That's important.
I would like to think that in the future, just the term Part 107 will be as innocuous as anything else.
Wow.
Like driver's license. I always say it when cars first came to be, that all the horse people are like, what are these horseless buggies, And then, oh, well, they're pretty cool. All right, I'll buy one. Wait a minute, you need a driver's license? Oh, hell, I'm not doing that. So it's always the same thing. The innovation outpaces legislation, and that's the way it always is. Hopefully, I know that our hobby is going to be fine, and I know that whatever little blips along the way with new ideas, and also, Vic, you and I, we talked about this all the time. The FAA is always backtracking with their ideas. They're always like, nope, can't fly at night. What? Yeah, all right, you can fly at night. I mean,
Well, yeah. Yes, well, I wouldn't go with backtracking, but you and I, but
they're evolving.
That's why they do things.
Yeah.
They get all those waivers, the 229 waivers, and it's like everybody's flying safe. We don't need waivers. So now they're doing the 39, so the over people waivers. I think they're doing it wrong, but pretty soon we'll be able to fly without waivers over people. BV loss is coming down the pipeline.
Sure
Kenji's working hard on that. So, yeah, it's.
Are we going to get shielded operations? I want that.
I want that too.
It makes sense.
I really do.
What's the only country that has it? What's the only country doing it? I can't.
I don't know. I bet Bruce could answer that for us.
It might be Australia. Is it Australia? I don't know.
I think they have it in New Zealand.
Okay, so for
Bruce
those,
will tell us. Bruce will tell us in the chat.
So those,
but no, the FAA has talked about it. You know, it's not like it's being ignored.
So for newbies watching,
doing some studies.
For newbies watching, what is shielded operations?
Oh, we're on newbies. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
Basically, operations where no manned aircraft is going to be. Trees around trees. If I'm flying here in downtown Denver, you know, the buildings. I'm under the buildings. There's not going to be an aircraft in there.
You're shielded by
like
the topography and the buildings, and where clearly a plane is not going to be flying.
And if it is, the last thing they really need to worry about is a drone, because they're in some serious doo-doo at that point.
Yeah. And by the way, kids, maybe I shouldn't tell them this. No, I'll tell. Kids, the FAA has no jurisdiction inside.
No, you can tell them that. Tell the adults that.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how the Home Depot
yeah.
video gets pulled off.
That's
all
right.
That sort of stuff that we just saw.
You saw them flying over people in the fly-through. These fly-throughs, ask the people in the business. Don't just go flying into a business and say, ha, 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 I can do it because I got my outlaw drone or whatever. But, just common sense. Try some common sense. But there's always going to be people that just do whatever they want. That's fine, too. If you are... I would say that 98, 99% of FPV pilots are pretty reasonable.
Sure.
And they fly safely. You know, has a drone ever killed anybody yet? Has a drone, other than the one they attach bombs to, but has
other
a drone...
than the Switchblade.
Yeah. Has a drone ever taken out a plane or an aircraft yet? Has that happened? No?
Nope.
We get scares all the time. Okay, so it's been years. So it's unlikely that's going to happen. Don't get out there and try it, you dum-dums. But anyway, so I think that's just about covered it. So congratulations on your new drone, kids. It's a wonderful world, and there's plenty of resources and plenty of fine and helpful people in this community. There you go.
No doubt.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys.
And you know what?
Wow.
If you're a parent wanting to buy your kid a drone, don't buy them the $40 one at Walmart, because it's going to last three minutes and crash, and they're going to be pissed, and you're going to be mad because you got $40.
That's true.
Spend a couple $100.
Bad first experience in the drone space.
Yeah, and that kid's going to be like, drones suck.
Or an Emax, little indoor drone.
Right.
They're fun. If you've got cats, they're hilarious.
Oh, yeah. Cats love that. Cats love
I
drones.
turn mine on, and the cat's just like, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. And you can get the little drone stuck in your sister's hair, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, Vic, do you have any parting words for us? Would you like to... tell us about your cookbook. You got a cookbook coming up? You want to tell everybody else? What do you got?
Somebody shows me how to write one. I don't have a cookbook, but
yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Lance and what happened 2 days ago.
Oh, right.
Lance was down. I made an inappropriate comment on one of the Facebook groups, and a couple of my FAA friends reached out to me and said, Vic, you probably shouldn't have done that. Not officially. I don't have any problem getting input from those who are much more knowledgeable than myself. Anyway, I'm not going there. But basically what the FAA has done really well with Lance is let people know that, you know what, this is real time. This is instant. I can go to Denver International. I can go to Centennial. I can go wherever. And if I can fly in the Lance, I get okay, and I'm doing my fly. You can also apply for 90 days in advance. So as soon as you get a gig, get a Lance.
If
you need one.
You mean Lance in advance?
Lance in advance. Hey, there's the new motto.
Yeah.
He's looking for a new motto on
Hey,
that. So there you go.
You can get Lance in advance on your phone and put it in your pants. Don't take a chance. Get Lance in advance.
There you go.
Hey.
Exactly. Hey, you're good at this. You should be like a professional radio guy or something.
I know. It's just...
But you can even do that not only just for the automatic ones, but for the ones that require further coordination with ATC. So, when they told me that yesterday, which you think I would know, but I don't ever use Lance hardly because I have so many COAs, I said, you know what? I will talk to you about it tonight, and I'll put that word out.
And you just did.
So I just did.
Excellent.
And so thank you for that.
You're welcome. Awesome. All right. Well, and now here's Vic with a joke. And go. I'm just kidding. Come on. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding. Just wanted to give you what a joke. Awesome. Well, Vic, thank you so much for being on with us. And
absolutely.
for being a good ambassador to the drone community, as you
I
always
try real hard.
All right. Well, we'll see you later, bud.
Thanks, guys. Everybody fly safe.
All right. See ya.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye-bye.
Awesome. How about that dude? He's got a really good beard, doesn't he?
He is he's got a great beard. He's a super dude. Very, very smart guy. I like Vic a lot. Good guy.
Yeah. Did you notice any questions that you could answer up there? I hate to leave.
I did earlier. I think it was Bob Casey asked earlier, basically, who can see my remote ID? And as it stands right now, it says the authorities and proper administration will be able to see that. It's the same, when Ken sees, an attractive lady driving by him and he wants to try to Google her license plate because he wants to know who it was.
Right.
Nothing comes up. I mean, it just sounds like something you would do, Ken.
Oh, yeah. Well,
and nothing comes up. You can't Google someone's license plate and have something come up. Remote ID is said to be the same way. Now, obviously, if you're not playing by the rules, local law enforcement will be able to obtain that information just like they do with your license plate when you're not driving by the rules, is how it's to work. So.
All right. I see some people in the chat that have definite opinions, and we appreciate your opinions.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your opinions. Let's switch gears now, because I do have some mail to get to, and I've got viewer videos that are really, really great. Let's get into one of those right now.
Awesome. Let's do it.
All right. I'll let you decide what the first one is going to be. And by the way, if you want to send any video to me, you can send it here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. So, what would you like to see? Would you like to see a pretty lighthouse or a bunch of balloons?
Always go for the balloons.
That's what I say.
Maybe.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
This is from Brad Berry. Brad Berry, big supporter of the channel. He says, Ken, here's a video from the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, which just sounds fun.
It does.
Film this with an Evo 2 Dual in the early morning. Have a great week. Brad Berry. So here is his very nice video.
I like the dragon.
Look at that. Have you ridden in a hot air balloon?
I have never. Do you know I have a fear of heights, believe it or not?
You do?
I have a fear of heights, believe it or not. Yeah, it sounds crazy to be a pilot and have a fear of heights, but I don't know if I would do well in a hot air balloon, honestly.
I've been in one, and it was untethered. If you ever have a chance to ride in a hot air balloon, ride one that's untethered.
Of course.
Very often they'll have one that's tethered at a fair, state fair or something like that, and they'll take you up. But if you can get up there and go with the wind, it's just dead silent. It's the weirdest sensation. It really is, and it's awesome. And thank you for sending that in, Bradbury. That was very nice of you. And I would ask the moderators to please watch people with their language. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, unless you have a fucking bleep button, which you fucking don't.
I mean, Ken can cuss in the songs, but don't do it in the chat.
Yeah, you damn right. Okay. So let's see a beautiful lighthouse and just center ourselves. Center our chi once again.
Let's all get centered. It's kind of like an early Raz. It's pre-Raz.
The pre-Raz, yeah. This is from Steve Horvat. This is a beautiful lighthouse. He says, hey, Ken, it's been a while since I sent something in. This was taken with my Phantom 4 Pro, complete with eyes. It's the Grosse Pointe Lighthouse on the shores of Lake Michigan in the northern Chicago suburb of Evanston. The lighthouse is adjacent to Northwestern University, and the cool thing was that the light went on when I was filming. Happy holidays, my friend. We'll have to fly together one of these days. Steve. Lighthouses are irresistible subject matter for drones, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. They just don't move. It's great.
Yeah, they're right there. Yeah.
If you hit them, it's your fault.
That's right. Excellent.
Have a look at it.
Okay. Now, the viewer video of the week is pretty unique, and it's from somebody we all know.
Okay.
Just give you that hint. And by the way, it's the prize is brought to you by freewellgear.com. Check out freewellgear.com. Tell them Ken sent you, and we'll have some ND filters and whatnot to give away here in just a little bit. Oh, and we're gonna have a contest in just a few minutes where someone can win a lifetime membership to remotepilot101.com. Is that right?
That is true, sir. Happy to do it.
All right, awesome. And you don't even know what the contest is, but it involves you.
I have no idea, but I can't wait. You didn't prep me for this. No. You told me Vic was the guest, and that's about all you told me.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
So I've been winging it.
Yeah, that's what I expect from a good co-host. You just wing it. After all, that's what you do, right? You're a pilot. You wing it.
Yeah, well played.
Thank you. So this is from our buddy Levi Connolly. He lives up there, over and up there like that in Oregon, and all he has to do is step out of his back door, and it's like just beautiful stuff.
Gorgeous.
So this is a half frozen lake called Bobby Lake. He says, Ken, I made this video today. It's a place called Bobby Lake here in Oregon. I had to cut the fly time a bit short due to the wind gust, but I thought what I captured was pretty cool. Hope you enjoy it. Levi Connolly. Under? No.
Oh, I thought I was going to at least shoot the gap.
Yeah, I thought it was too much scraggle for that.
Yeah.
You been to Oregon?
I have been to Medford, Oregon.
Okay.
Medford's where I've been. Magda and I flew a helicopter from Medford, Oregon, all the way back to Florida.
Can you fly a helicopter?
Oh, yeah. Airplanes and helicopters.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know you're a helicopter pilot, too. You amaze me at every turn, sir. You amaze me.
But no hot air balloons and still scared of heights. So
yeah, that's a little weird.
It is a little weird. I like that this half frozen lake. It's kind of neat.
Do you get that feeling when you go on top of a really tall building? Can you get near the edge and look over? You get that weird feeling.
No, I can't get on a balcony. I can't do any of that. There's no Christmas lights on our house because I don't want to get on the roof.
Oh, wow.
Like, yeah, it's that bad. Like, I'm just scared of heights. But flying an airplane is just different. Now, when we used to fly the helicopter with the doors off, that was always a little bit. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, with the doors off, like a Jeep.
Doors off's a little scary because you're flying. You kind of just look that way. And you just trust your seatbelt's good and everything else.
Huh.
So.
Huh. I think a shrink would have a field day with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh
too.
Oh my goodness.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter.
I remember this show.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
All right.
I remember that show.
All right. Yeah, that's Blue's Clues, right?
Blue's Clues, yeah, I remember that.
I think I was an adult man. I might have been married at that point. Well,
hey, you were watching it, huh?
You were still teething, I guess. So let's.
Probably. You could have been my babysitter.
Hey, you know what? I think that that would have been weird. This is from Art Carlson. How thoughtful.
Oh. Art was in the chat earlier.
Art in Colorado. He sent this nice Christmas card. This is my second Christmas card. First one was from my mom. It says, have a holly jolly Christmas. Hey, Ken, it was great seeing you at Spin Up. That was a lot of fun. The V-copter was impressive to see fly. Have a Merry Christmas, your bud, Art Carlson. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Can I ask a question? Are you at that age where you have to hold it in a certain way at a certain distance?
Yeah, that's
even
what I'm
with your
doing.
Glasses?
I mean, every time I go get my eyes checked, they're like, hey, do you want bifocal? I'm like, don't even say, but wouldn't it be easier with bifocal? No, nope.
You know, inside the DJI goggles, they kind of have that bifocal, like in there a little bit. Or no, it's the separator. That's what they mean. No, it's different.
I'm nearsighted, so I can just, like Grandpa.
Just saying.
But I will not have them on a chain. I'm not going to do that.
The ones that split in the middle?
No, that's. What's the point of that? What is the point of that?
No, they take them off here and then they hang.
Yeah, why? Why do they need to be magnets?
I would clip like an eyebrow hair or something. That would hurt.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Those glasses that magnet in the middle. Why?
Easy FPV flying. Undo. Goggles on.
It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense because you just take them off and then reattach them. It's stupid. Anyway, I digress. So hold on. Oh, I think I have another Christmas card. So I will hold on. Where's mine? Hello, kids, and welcome as we read another Christmas card. Let's see who this one's from. This is from Kelly Collin. Oh, Kelly, thank you for sending. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Bob, can we get a tight shot, Bob? That's my producer that doesn't exist. Oh, there we go. There, look at this. This is so beautiful. Love and laughter. Oh, look at that. Oh, is that a nudie? No, that's not. Okay. Sometimes I get the nudies. You people are weird. Joy, cheer, and hope for 2021. Ken, happy holidays to you all. I am the same one that sent you the group drawing. Hope all is well. Kelly. Aw, thank you very much. That's awesome. Appreciate that. All right, and this concludes the mail section. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what? Let's play a game.
Yes,
and we're not going to do Pick Me. We're not going to do that. But I am going to give away some freewellgear.com filters. Okay? So, here's how this is going to work. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. I know you're trained to say Pick Me, but don't say it. Don't do it. Okay? Jason.
Yes, sir.
You are going to have to pick the winner. Okay? You can see the chat, right? You can see the chat?
I got the chat right over here. When you see me looking this way, that's what I'm looking at.
Okay. All right. Very simple. The first person to guess Jason Schappert's middle name and go.
Wow.
Ah.
All right, I'm watching.
Do you have a middle
This
name,
is
right?
good.
You have one.
I do.
Okay.
I mean, a quick Google search could probably solve it real quick, but we'll see.
Oh, well.
No.
No.
Can we slow the?
Did it go by?
Username Junk Pick.
Really?
Junk Pick.
Junk Pick, got it?
Michael is the middle name.
Oh, Michael. Jason Michael Schappert. Well, Junk Pick, and we'll go back and double check, but congratulations. Got you some freewellgear.com filters. Hey, that was fun, wasn't it? That was quick and easy.
That was quick and easy. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. So do you like your middle name?
Yeah. So my favorite number is 23. I was born on May 23rd. My middle name is Michael. It's like Jason Schappert and Michael Jordan, hand in hand.
Oh, okay.
That's how I look at it.
Do you know my middle
We're
name?
not the same height. Your middle name, you are Kenneth Thomas Heron.
No, my middle name's Boom Boom. Kenneth Boom Boom Heron. That's me. That's
Why
me.
Boom Boom?
No, I just made it up.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be
Sounds
hilarious? I would respect my parents so much if my real legal middle name was Boom Boom. That would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my middle name is Charles. Kenneth Charles Heron.
Wow, you could have really went somewhere with a name like that.
It sounds regal, doesn't it?
It
Now
does.
entering
Kenneth
the
Charles.
King's Court is Kenneth Charles Heron III, Esquire, Doctor, PhD. There.
CPA.
All right. So now this is going to be a tough decision for the next viewer video.
All right. I'm ready.
All right. Do you want to see, and I'll let the people in the chat also decide.
Yeah, why don't we vote? Why don't we see who gets the most,
Yeah.
and I'll count them really fast.
Okay. Do you want to see a container ship or a fiery drone crash?
Put it in the chat.
Okay.
Put it in the chat. Not that you gave anybody a bias or
No,
anything like that.
no. Which one? I'll say it again.
Well,
a container ship or, hold on. A fiery, horrible drone crash.
I've only seen one container vote. Everything else is they want fire.
Okay.
Everyone wants fire, crash.
Fire! All right, we'll see this. Now this was sent to me via kenheronupload@gmail.com. Make sure always to include.
It's my favorite email.
It's a good one, but make sure to always include your music source because YouTube will get their panties in a wad if you start playing like the Eagles or the Spice Girls or whatever. So if you need music and sound effects, boom, epidemicsound.com. That's what everybody uses. All the pros.
All the cool kids.
Yeah, all the cool kids. And they have sound effects and music. Epidemic Sound, free link in the description for 30 days. Everything else is crap. All right? So there you go. All right. So this was sent to me very simply, not a big, huge explanation. Says, Ken, I might have put a firework on my drone. might have nothing.
That's what. That's when you email Ken Heron upload and don't put your name and
right.
like
yeah.
that, right?
Signed, Mr. X.
Yeah.
But now I only hesitate to play this because it's vertical video, and vertical video gives me the hives. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a TikToker or somebody that just doesn't know, hey, our eyes go
You're a big
this
TikToker.
way. I mean, our eyes go this way. Anyway, all right. But it's still a cool video. And here it is. This is from Bonus Ducks. And you're going to have to duck when you watch this. It's pretty quick. Watch this.
Can't wait.
Oh, I swing around. Oh no. Higher, I think. A bit higher.
That's just a smoke bomb.
The noise floaty. Oh, the smoke.
And it shot the drone over there at their feet.
Wow.
You want to see it again?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I don't understand what happened. Was it like a what happened?
Well, you know what a mortar is. You know those mortars you put down
of course,
in the
mortar that shoots or like a bottle rocket
in
or
the
something,
tube. Yeah. Well, initially in the mortar, it goes foom, and then but then it has a second report, and I think that's what knocked it out. Scott, but here it is. Here it is again. Enjoy.
Oh, I swing around. Oh no.
You think it's a
higher,
phantom?
I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
That's just a smoke bomb.
The noise floaty. Oh, the smoke.
Oh my god.
Now that is that's a quick return to home right there.
Well played.
Thank you. Yeah.
The funny thing is, Ken, we just made this newbie video on, kids, when you get your drone for Christmas, you need to follow all your rules. Then Ken Heron's like, let me show you fireworks on the drone.
Look, hey.
Are you being a good role model, Ken? Kenneth Charles, are you being a good role model to these young children watching this right now?
I'm presenting this as an example of what not to do.
Oh, well, since you put it that way, let's play it again. I mean, jeez.
And because it's that was kind of badass, right? I mean, it was kind of pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But if you do, send me the video.
And don't do that from a container ship either.
No. Now, I know I didn't sell this, but it's from our buddy TJ Grady, and he always has good stuff. This is a container ship, and it's really, really cool video. Check this out. He says, hey, Ken, finally caught one of these massive container ships getting turned around in the river by these 4 tugs. This 1,200-foot ship flies the flag from Greece and can carry over 100,000 tons of freight. I thought it was pretty impressive and wanted to share. Looking forward to TNL, and as always, the music is from Epidemic Sound, so it's not crap. Thanks, Ken. TJ Grady. That's pretty cool.
It's really cool. Good color correction, too.
Yeah. And it's a good time of day. It looks like, was it sunrise?
Yeah, really sunset?
One of the golden hours.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right place, right time for that. I think it said on the ship, didn't it?
It did say something like that.
Said,
like that. Yeah.
Some of these container ships from other countries, they said the weirdest things on there. What is that, a tilde? Is that a name of a company? Yeah. All right. Jason, you holding up all right? You not getting...
Sir, I'm doing great.
Not getting sleepy?
This is not past my bedtime. I'm not like some, radio show morning DJ that has to take a nap or something.
Well, I have been up since 4 a.m.
And you have. No, I'm good, sir.
I do it for you guys because I love you. All right. We have a new friend. His name is Sven. And he's been sending some really great European videos. Now, I love how people from other countries understand what I'm doing. If you're from a Scandinavian country, no, not to be insulted when I say stuff like, your language sounds like you're saying flurgity, glurgity, blurgity, glurgin. It's all in fun. And I say that a lot. Sometimes when I start the chat, we got a guy from Sweden. I think he's from Sweden. Lars? Is Lars from Sweden? God, I hope so.
Yeah, I've seen Lars on here before.
Yeah, but the first thing he says, he's like, glurgin flurgin, Ken. It's all in fun. So Sven says, hey, Ken, I live in the northern part of Germany. I travel to Denmark a lot. Or how do you call it? Flurgity-glurgity land. My last video
I
was...
like it. How did they spell that, just for out of curiosity?
Oh, it's got
a
lot of freaking umlauts in it. It's got that O with a line crossed through it. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
But it's like Haagen-Dazs. I don't know what the hell it is. But he says, my last video was in Germany, but now here is a real video from Denmark. And this is just beautiful. One of these days, I'm going to have to get my passport. I keep saying that for years. I haven't been out of the damn country since I was a kid. But here it is. It says, on my holiday last year in autumn, I cycled with my bike during a trip and took the Mini out with me. The path is very easy to drive, and there are very different places on the way. So good to have a drone with me. The sound is from Epidemic because everything else is crap, of course. Many greetings from Sven.
Hey, Sven.
Yeah, keep sending those videos.
Really cool.
And thanks again to those Europeans who are up watching live.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, what time is it in Sweden?
In Sweden, it's 3:44 a.m.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Alexa, what time is it in Denmark?
In Denmark, it's 3:44 a.m.
Yeah, okay. Well, I should have known that, being the worldly guy I am.
With your passport and all.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's one way to get across the river.
Yeah. And work on your pecs.
For sure. You're very familiar with that.
Yeah. Today was leg day, though, you know. So.
Oh, was it? Okay,
yeah,
you're sitting today, huh?
Tomorrow's upper body. I do today, Thursdays I do leg day.
Yeah.
You know.
Drive your fire truck to the gym.
I got all that. Yeah, I got all that going on. Yeah. You work out all the time, do you? Are you a worker outer? Do you?
I do enjoy working out. Now, I think of you when I do. I say, I want to be chiseled like Ken when I grow up.
When you're wiping the sweat off from the previous person on whatever machine you're on, you're like, man, I got to get fit here. And then you're like,
exactly.
I got to pump it. I got to pump it. Yeah. Well, clearly, I mean, you just don't. Nobody's just born an Adonis like you. Jason. It just doesn't happen.
It.
All right.
Stop it.
Only 3 videos left. But you know what? I mean, after that, beautiful ones from Sven. I think I might just need to take a little break in the Raz if you don't
All right,
mind.
let's do it.
Yeah, let's hop on into the Raz chamber. Well, I put on my genuine English accent and invite everyone to come on in. Oh, bathing suits not required. No. You do you. Birthday suit, that's fine. I'll turn the lights on. I'll just let the purple and blue goo envelop our being, get up in all the nooks and crannies and wash away the pressures, the troubles of the day. Jason, I especially am enjoying that banana hammock you chose to wear. It's a lovely thing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yellow.
But of course, it's a banana. There is one rule and one rule only here in the Raz chamber. What is that rule? Jason, what is that rule?
There is no free air release technique in the Raz.
No farting in the Raz. Now sit back and enjoy. John Bryant? What the hell, John? John, didn't I just say no farting in the Raz? I know, maybe just me saying it was a little suggestion and maybe a challenge. Oh, you did it. Shame on you. One of these days, I'm gonna give away I farted in the Raz T-shirts. When I'm a rich YouTuber, I'll be able to afford doing that.
You know, it's funny to watch. I was watching the chat as we were in the Raz, and some people were saying, "What?" Some people were asking, "What is going on right now?"
Yeah,
you can tell who was their first time on TNL,
right?
When they're wondering what on earth is happening.
And I love that. Thank you very much for checking out the stream. It does look like we have a few more people watching than usual. And if that was your first time, well, that's just some of the weird shit you're going to see on this stream. Because later in the show, it just gets weird.
It's going to get weirder. That's right.
All right. So, 3 more videos left. And let's go and check out an abandoned prison, shall we?
Oh, that sounds fun.
SKS Video Guy. He sends in a lot of videos. And he's a really good videographer. He found this really, really cool place. This abandoned prison.
Very cool. Ooh, looks creepy.
Camera's rolling. Let's start up an orbit around this bad boy.
It was built in 1906, replacing the original prison, which was built in 1854, and then it was decommissioned in 1979. I personally visited this place in 1976 as part of a high school field trip. My friend Tony, who was with me, said that his grandfather back in the 30s spent 30 days in here for a small offense, and that his grandmother used to bring him his meals as she didn't want him eating the prison food. It is said that there was a trap door in there that they actually used for hangings. Since its closing, it was proposed to turning it into a hotel, a bar, and even a Halloween attraction. For obvious reasons, we didn't want to go inside. However, I understand there's a pretty good graffiti portrait of Jimi Hendrix in there. Judging from its appearance, I don't think it can be salvaged, and ultimately it'll probably be torn down. Behind the prison, we see the lead into the Windsor Yard with the maintenance of way crew working on a turnout.
That's a really, really cool place. Yeah, very nice, very nice.
It's funny how he said they may turn into a hotel. I'm thinking, I wouldn't stay there. That just seems unnecessary.
Yeah, and he also said something I disagree with. He said, we didn't go in there for obvious reasons. I look at that place and go, I would go in there for obvious reasons. Yes. I mean, give me that asbestos and lead. I want a little mesothelioma. That's what I want when I'm flying my FPV through there.
Exactly. A little asbestos kind of stuff.
I mean, I've always liked to explore places like that, and I didn't grow out of it. Only it was easier. It was easier to hop fences when I was younger. Oh, I can still do it if I had to.
Now you'd have to read the fence sign like this, right?
Yes,
there was
right.
no trespassing.
Right. Did that say electrified? Oh, hell, I'll try it. Yeah. All right. So, have you been to Wales?
I've never been to Wales, sir.
Okay.
No.
Well, this guy has. He lives there, in fact. So let's check out Wales. We've been getting a lot of people. Alexa, what time is it in Wales?
It's 3.
In Wales, it's 2:51 a.m.
Oh, it's not that late there. Come on.
No, it's 2:51.
Yeah, and thanks. Are you Welsh? If you're from Wales, you're Welsh, right? Right? What'd you say?
I think so.
Welsh. Thanks, Welsh people, for watching this. When you watch this later, because clearly you're asleep now. But when you watch this later, thank you. Send me some videos right here. You can send it there. All right. I want to get more videos from non-English speaking countries too, if you happen to be watching as well. You know, not just the Glurgendy-Flurgen places. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. See, that's why the second half of the show gets a little weird, because
it just goes downhill.
I did get up at 4 a.m. to do a morning show on the radio, and so I'm a little done.
Yeah. Now. What does Friday morning sound like on the radio show after doing this? Like you only get a few hours of sleep. So what is Friday morning? Is probably tough.
It's the same. It's pretty much like this, only on the radio with no pictures. So.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right, let's head over to Wales and see what's going on over there. Now, this was filmed with what seems like a camera that didn't have a gimbal or not steady, but still, it's an interesting location. He says, "Hey, Ken, I hope you're doing good, bud. Thank you for such an entertaining show. I so love TNL and the news. I know you're a big fan of engines, especially big engines. This is a video of the two massive historic engine houses that powered the Hafod Copper Works in Swansea, South Wales, from the 1700s to 1800s. This is my third attempt of a video, as I've only been flying since September, and I am a newbie. But it is good. Yeah, we have to encourage this guy to fly some more. It's epidemic sound, because anything else would be crap.
Exactly.
Yep.
He's making it on TNL, so pretty good for a newbie.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always say I welcome any video that's interesting. It doesn't have to be super cinematic. It doesn't have to be, a product of industrial light and magic.
Hey, just to pause for a second too. Leonard put in the chat. He said non-English speaking areas like Tennessee.
Bravo. Bravo. I think you know what the hell
really
you're
well
doing,
played.
man. You are a comedic genius. That's
really well played.
I don't look. For those who don't know, I live in Tennessee. I'm not from Tennessee. So
where are you from? New Jersey.
Philadelphia.
Philly. Okay,
Yeah.
I know it's close.
Yeah.
That's why you got so tough. You know?
I've lived here for going on 11 years, and I love, just in case anybody in my town's watching this, I love my town, I love my people, but oh, dear sweet baby Jesus, their grammar. And that's all I'll say. All right.
But their cooking's good.
Their cooking and apostrophe is good. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just a quick side note.
Yes.
As my Mazda is perfect and running well.
Good. For how long?
Hopefully long enough to take the trip of a lifetime that I've been planning for a long, long time. I've got some support people that are going to come along on my way down Route 66. We're going to go down historic Route 66 in the spring. We're going to start in Chicago and end up in Santa Monica. We're going to take a month.
Awesome.
A month. You're welcome to come, Jason.
How are you going to do TNL on the road? Have you figured that out yet?
Yeah, I got a laptop here. I'm gonna wing it, as you say. But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring my little dog, my little blind dog Henry, with me and everything. Now there was a couple people I met at Spin Up, and I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but there was this one guy who's like, "Yeah, I want to go. I'm gonna bring my Corvette." I looked for your email. I can't remember your email. So if you're one of the people that want to be in the support vehicle, because we're gonna have a little train. I don't want to drive in a rotary all by myself across the country.
Like a super chat train.
Yeah. Maybe somebody wants to drive a tow truck across the country. That'd be great. But we're gonna try.
Are you gonna ship the car back once you get to California? Or are you gonna drive back?
I'm gonna drive that thing until it can't drive anymore.
Oh my goodness!
It's a new engine. It's a new engine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Braking period.
Yeah. My new engine only has 4,000 miles.
Can our next game for a giveaway be how many speeding tickets will Ken Heron get on this trip?
I tell you what, all the super chats that I'm getting, I'm actually putting in a savings account because that car only gets about 18 miles a gallon. It gets 230 miles per tank.
That's not very good.
It's not. But it's going to be fun as hell. And so sometime in the spring, we're going to have a meeting in the next couple weeks on Zoom of all the people that want to participate and go with us. We're going to take a month. So I imagine it's going to be
How many do you have so far?
3 or 4. And I have my buddy Smitty. He's going to drive a Mini Cooper. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, hopefully. So
cool.
Yeah. So email me here and remind me that you wanted to be a part of this. And of course, Jason is going to tag along in the sky, giving us air support in his
air support. I'll drop Cliff Bars to you and rations and everything else that you need.
Yeah, he'll be up there checking traffic ahead.
Yeah, right there. It looks like you got a copper up about the 74-mile mark. You want to slow down at that point, all right?
That'd be awesome.
That's a good idea. I like it.
All right, cool. All right. So the viewer video of the week and the winner of some ND filters of your choice, buddy, from freewellgear.com. The winner is, and I have a feeling he's watching, Art Carlson. Our buddy Artco. He sent me this. It's a pretty unique video. He said, "Hey Ken, I went to a dance studio with the Flight Club Denver to get some drone footage of ballroom dancing using digital Shin drone squirt. Hope you can show it on TNL. Music is epidemic. Your bud Art." And it's our viewer video of the week. Enjoy Art flying around some dancers.
We are at a ballroom dance studio where we're doing some FPV flying.
Oh, that's trust. I mean, it's a ducted drone, but still.
Yeah.
That's some good flying, Art.
It is pretty cool. There's some precision stuff. You didn't have a lot of altitude to give.
Good job, buddy. That's a short and good one right there. Congratulations, Art. He's always doing interesting things like that. Good job. I'm betting that you're a dancer. Are you a dancer?
No, sir, I'm not a dancer, actually. I like to watch. I like to people watch people dancing.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. I'm not a dancer, sir.
No.
I'm really... Remember how tall I am, Ken? I'm pretty gangly and not very majestic.
You're pretty gangly. Gangly.
Yeah.
That's such a terrible... there's certain words that describe people that are just like husky, you know, gangly.
Yeah, sorry.
So
I'll
now,
take out my vocabulary.
But you do like watching the dancing that aircraft do on the tarmac, don't you?
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've got a little bit of air traffic control conversations here, and I want you to listen and tell me if this is proper, if this is unusual, if this happens a lot. Listen to this.
I'm ready.
Taxiway the letter. Oh, negative, sir. We're on 22 right, holding short of Foxtrot. What taxiway do you enter the ramp? Okay, sir. We just exit the runway and we're holding short of Foxtrot on 22 right.
You're not listening to what I'm asking you. What taxiway do you enter the ramp?
Not on the ramp yet, sir.
What taxiway do you enter the ramp? Tell me. What letter?
Okay, we can enter at Kilo for 503.
That's what I need to get out of you. We talked like 6 times. Straight ahead and hold shut of hotel, sir.
Straight ahead, hold short of hotel. Right. Follow the Asiana, and next time I would like you to be polite with me. Thank you.
Ooh. Okay, but if I gotta talk to you 6 times and I got other people I gotta talk to, and you don't understand what I'm saying.
You understand what I'm saying? Polite with me, all right?
You want polite with me?
I'll make a report.
Go ahead.
2945, we got somebody stand up in the plane.
Are you gonna be able to go in the next like 30 seconds?
2945, we need to stay on the runway. We got somebody in the restroom. We don't know when they're going to come out. Stand by.
American 6223 on the Breezy Point, over to departure. Happy Turkey Day.
You do the same, sir.
Breezy Point, climb over departure. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Departure, have a good holiday. See you.
Departure, we'll see you all next time.
Can you do that? Can you be like, see ya? I mean, is that?
Yeah, people do that. Do you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
And if there's any man pilots watching, so this actually, it's not funny when you think of it. We have an emergency frequency, 121.5. If there's ever an emergency anywhere in the United States, you broadcast your emergency on 121.5. Obviously, it's hardly ever used. Most pilots monitor it in a second radio, and the popular thing to do is for other pilots to meow on 121.5. I can't. You just fly along and you hear a cat meow. It's somebody keys on the mic and meows on 1215. That's a.
It's a
I've
thing.
never done it. It's just a pilot thing. When you said you were sharing funny ATC in ground control, I was going to ask you, was it JFK? Because JFK has a whole. They are to the point.
Well, that guy that had a New York accent and that guy from another country, you know, the clash of personalities are going to happen. Hey, look there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, I'm flying over here. Oh, you know, you're going to have that New York attitude happening. Yeah. But have you ever gotten weird on?
Oh yeah, no, I've certainly been yelled at before. Actually, a very good friend of mine, we call him Aloha Bob. He used to be a controller in Jacksonville. He'd say aloha to everybody. Hey, have a good day, aloha.
Oh.
Or you check and say that was his thing. He said everybody aloha, so we call him Aloha Bob.
Okay.
Yeah, some people have their little stick, their thing. I just keep it professional. But yeah, some people meow on the radio on the emergency. Ask Jason tomorrow when you talk to him. Say, have you ever meowed on 121.5? Just ask him.
Okay, I will.
1.215. Exactly what you're talking about.
He's probably watching right now. He'll tell me.
Ask him.
Yeah. All right. I'm sure he has. He's a cat guy. Yeah. All right. So I want to share this video, and I hope. Alexa, what time is it in England? I mean, they have a couple time zones probably.
In England, it's 3:02 a.m.
Okay, it's late. It's late. So this is from El Smeghead, and I wanted to play this last week, but I'll play it now. It needs no explanation. He'll explain it himself.
Hi there. I'm going to try and demonstrate to you how to light a barbecue. As we all know, barbecue charcoal is shit. You either have to spend 3 hours doing this, or use your house fan to blow against the coals to get them to light. I've had another idea.
That'll work. That's pretty brilliant.
It's so good. Oh, there goes the tinfoil.
Yeah. Don't you mean the aluminium?
Aluminium foil?
Yes, the aluminium. You got to say it right.
You're right. I apologize.
Yeah, very good there.
That was
Very
really
good, Smughead. And
well played. Very well
and
played.
I've got this other one now. This for our FPV people. This will be pretty badass. And there's going to be a lot of questions. I'm going to try to get this guy on the show to answer these questions. Do you know what conformal code is?
No, I'm not familiar.
Okay, it's a coating that you put on the electronics, the boards of your FPV quad if you expect it to get wet. Well,
okay.
This guy probably expected his drone to get wet, and I've never seen anybody do what he's attempting to do with their FPV quad, and this is amazing. And please check out his channel, but look at this. That's right. It's drone surfing.
No.
Yeah, he's trying to go through the... Isn't that incredible? And ballsy?
No.
Yeah, he's trying to go in the tube of a... And he finally gets it here, watch. A little bit, yeah. Yeah! And there's his username right there. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That is cool, but how many times did he have to swim out and get it? How many quads did he use?
I mean, I guess you're right. Yeah, we have a million questions. It's coated with something.
Yeah, it's a conformal code.
And then you're right. He has to swim out there to find it. Clearly, it floats.
I'm thinking it probably does.
Because if not, how's he going to find it? Like,
right? He's not diving to the bottom of the beach each time. I have so many questions, but bravo to him for doing that. That's
cool.
Absolutely fantastic. And I guess that's it. Was there anything else that I wanted to share? I did get a couple more super chats. Let me see.
Yeah.
Big Water UAV Solutions with $5. Thank you very much. How's the Mazda? And show Tammy Jean again. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. Big Water UAV Solutions. But thank you very much for that. And we got another new member. We got 6 so far. So that's TJ Drones and More. Thank you, TJ. And more. Welcome to the Heron Birds. And Dynadrone is back once more with $5. My first FPV is coming tomorrow. Thanks, Roto Riot, for their help. Yes,
nice.
Thank you very much. And Kale Grant with $5. Thanks, bud. Hey, Ken, hope you were doing well. My dad might get Part 107 certified soon, so me and him can start a business together. Very excited for that.
Super cool.
Yeah, if you can do that with your dad. Now
I love that little parental bonding.
The little parental bonding. Now, before we go, we do have to mention remotepilot101.com. I know we talked about it tonight, but we really have to hammer it home because it's the place where this guy, show me 2 watches.
I got both of them on today, so I'm ready.
Anybody that wears 2 watches, well, they know what time it is, and it's time for you to go to remotepilot101.com, study for your certification so that, the FAA uses this language, in furtherance of a business, which pretty much covers everything. There's no getting out of it. What if I do it for free? What if I'm just doing it for my church? What if I'm just this? What if my cousin does it and then gives them the foot in furtherance of a business? They'll get you. Oh, they'll get you. So just go there, be safe, get your certification, be legal, and get the knowledge, right? And you're always updating the curriculum all the time.
Like I share with you, I just have 100 or so more questions we just added to the database for the new tests and everything else too. I love Jimmy J's comment in the chat. He said, if Ken can do it, anyone can.
That's true. And you were going to ask me some of the questions? Did you want
to? Yeah, you want to do a live quiz? Is it past your bedtime? Is it too late?
No, I'm ready. Hit me.
For flight over people, a Category 3 aircraft must have either A, have 2 control stations capable of terminating the flight, B, a letter of intent from the PIC, or C, an FAA-accepted means of compliance, an FAA-accepted declaration of compliance.
True.
It was so good.
C? I don't know. C? Is it C? Isn't the answer always C? Am I correct?
It is C. It's not always C, but yes, it's C in that case. Good job. Can I do one more? This is a good one.
Okay.
Kenneth Charles Heron.
Yes, sir.
Which is an example of sustained flight as it pertains to flight over persons? A flight of 10 minutes or more in the vicinity of a group of people. B, hovering, flying, or circling over an uninvolved person. Or C, a flight to deliver a package or parcel. Sustained flight. They're asking for the definition.
B?
B, you're right. Hovering, flying, or circling over an uninvolved person.
See how easy it is? If Dum Dum Ken can do it, you could do it too. Use Heron 18 to get 90% off, right? It's 90, right? 90? 90%?
It's really, it's really close to that.
It's probably more like 30, but anyway, use it, see what happens. You never know what's going to happen. Hey,
listen, if you can teach Ken, they're just stuck listening to me for like 9 hours though, so they got to stare at my 2 watches and listen to me for 9 hours. I hope that's acceptable.
Now, before we go, let's listen to you talk about your other stuff, your manned pilot stuff at m0a.com and also your YouTube channel and your live streams. Tell them all about it.
Yeah, no doubt. So we also have m0a.com. I see a bunch of M0A members and fans out there as well watching this. Thanks for supporting Ken and supporting myself. So m0a.com is our manned aviation business. We do a full ground school from private pilot all the way up to you want to be a flight instructor. We teach all of that. So you can go search M0A. It stands for Mach Zero Aviation. Fun story, Ken. I always wanted to be a military pilot, but I was too tall. I was too gangly.
Oh, too
to be a
gangly?
Military pilot, Ken. I was too tall to fly anything fun. I wanted to fly the F-15E, and I was too tall. So the recruiter told me I'll be flying at Mach 0 the rest of my life. So I created Mach 0 Aviation, M0A. So you can go find M0A on YouTube and watch some of our flying videos and everything else.
So you really were, because I mean, some astronauts and test pilots and things like that they have to.
You got to be able to eject.
Yeah.
Or shut the canopy on my head.
Oh yeah. By the way, I found out today that I'm too tall to fit in the Mazda 4-rotor that won the Le Mans 24 hours. It's like the Mazda 767B or something. It's a 4-rotor monster that sounds great. And I was like, yeah, I want it. And then I saw like scale with somebody standing next to it like a child. And I'm like, oh, I wouldn't fit in there. So, so both our dreams have been shattered. But that's okay.
Yeah, it's tough.
Because
it's tough.
You always have TNL. And really, that's all you need. And with that, we'll head out. Thanks, everybody.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Man, Jason, it's always fun having you on. Thank you so much, Jason Schappert, remotepilot101.com. All kinds of links in the description. Also, Vic Moss, thank you very much for your time. And everybody in the chat, Jeff Sills for the news. And
yes, he's awesome.
All of the supporters, thank you so much each and every week. That's how I'm able to continue to do this. That's how I'm able to do this, which is show number 228. That's over 4 years of doing a show every damn week, and I'm happy to do it.
You haven't missed one. Even you were doing it from the hospital.
That's right.
People a long time ago don't even know you're on morphine doing a show.
That's right. And that was a fun show, wasn't it? Go back and watch the morphine show. That was fun. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That's it.
The killer and the processed meats. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. Establish nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!